Welcome to Oracle of Confidence. Self-improvement is a trap. You consume content obsessively, podcasts during commutes, books at night, courses on weekends. Yet nothing changes. Your habits remain the same. Goals stay distant. Transformation feels impossible. The problem isn't your knowledge or motivation. It's that behavior change research shows environmental architecture produces 3.4 times better outcomes than willpower-based improvement. You're trying to upgrade yourself. You should be redesigning your environment. Systems thinking research demonstrates that lasting behavior change emerges from environmental design, not personal discipline. When you remove friction from desired behaviors and add friction to undesired ones, your default actions shift automatically. Studies tracking habit formation show environmental modifications maintain behavioral changes at 68% higher rates than motivation-dependent approaches after 6 months. You don't need more willpower. You need smarter systems that make good choices inevitable and bad choices inconvenient. Meet Jason, 31, software engineer, self-improvement addict, bookshelves packed with productivity guides, browser filled with saved articles, notes app overflowing with frameworks. He knew atomic habits by heart, quoted deep work in meetings, explained productivity systems to anyone listening. His identity: I'm always learning. Weekends spent consuming content about optimization. Yet his actual life stayed exactly the same. Projects started, never finished. Gym membership unused. Side business perpetually in progress. The gap between what he knew and what he did widened monthly. He was world-class at learning transformation, terrible at actually transforming. Jason's first strategy: more motivation. If he consumed enough inspiring content, surely he'd finally take action. Motivational videos before bed, productivity podcasts during workouts, success stories during breaks. He'd feel pumped for hours after consuming content. Then, real life happened. Email notification, colleague interruption, comfortable couch calling. Motivation evaporated instantly. Behavior change research shows motivation is the weakest predictor of sustained action. It spikes temporarily, then crashes when faced with friction. Jason was trying to use the least reliable fuel source for the most important journey. Motivation gets you started. Systems keep you going. He had neither. Convinced the problem was insufficient knowledge, Jason doubled down on learning. More courses, more frameworks, more note-taking. He could explain habit loops, implementation intentions, temptation bundling with academic precision. Friends thought he was incredibly disciplined because he talked so intelligently about productivity. Reality: he spent more time learning about habits than building them. Studies on learning show knowledge without implementation creates illusion of competence without actual capability. Jason had become an expert in transformation theory with zero transformation results. He was confusing consumption with action, insight with outcome. Next attempt: sheer willpower. Jason created detailed plans: 5 a.m. wake-ups, 2-hour deep work blocks, strict evening routines. First week, perfect execution. He felt invincible. Week 2, cracks appeared. Snoozed alarm once, skipped one workout. Week 3, total collapse. Back to old patterns. Behavioral science shows willpower depletes throughout the day and fails when facing habitual environments. Every decision to do the right thing required enormous mental energy. By evening, his willpower was exhausted. He'd default to Netflix and snacking. Jason was fighting his environment with discipline alone. The environment always wins that battle. Jason's breakthrough came from accidental observation. His roommate, less educated, less motivated, seemingly less disciplined, consistently worked out, ate well, completed projects. Jason asked his secret. Roommate laughed. Secret? I don't keep junk food here. My gym clothes are by the door. My laptop only has work software. No willpower, no motivation speeches, just environment designed to make desired behaviors automatic. That conversation rewired Jason's entire approach. Jason stopped trying to improve himself, started redesigning his environment. Physical architecture first. Gym clothes, shoes, water bottle by the door. Literally can't leave without seeing them. Phone charges outside bedroom. Can't scroll in bed. Laptop defaults to code editor, not browser. Friction to waste time. None to start work. Healthy snacks at eye level. Junk food hidden. Defaults changed. He removed decisions from the equation. The environment now pushed him toward goals. 6 weeks in, Jason noticed something remarkable. He'd worked out 23 days without trying, shipped 2 features without forcing focus, read 3 books without scheduling time. His productivity skyrocketed not because he became more disciplined, but because discipline became unnecessary. Research confirms environmental design reduces decision fatigue by 47% and increases desired behavior consistency by 68%. Can't? Jason became the person who naturally did productive things. The secret? He architected an environment where productive things were the path of least resistance. Lessons are counterintuitive. First, don't fix yourself. Fix your environment. Your habits reflect your surroundings more than your intentions. Design spaces that make good choices inevitable. Second, add friction to bad behaviors. Remove friction from good ones. Make desired actions easier than undesired ones. Your behavior follows the path of least resistance. Third, eliminate decisions through defaults. Willpower is finite. Automated systems are infinite. Build environments that work for you while you sleep. Implement today. Identify one desired habit. Don't plan when you'll do it. Redesign environment. So doing it becomes easier than not doing it. Want to read more? Put books everywhere you sit. Hide your phone charger. Want to exercise? Sleep in gym clothes? Put dumbbells by your coffee maker. Want to eat better? Throw out junk food. Pre-cut vegetables Sunday night. Make good behavior the default path. Add one friction point to a bad habit. Delete social media apps. Unplug TV between uses. Hide your credit card for impulse purchases. The goal isn't elimination. It's adding steps that create pause. You're not lazy or undisciplined. You're operating in an environment optimized for consumption, distraction, and convenience. Your space fights against your goals every moment. The liberating truth: you don't need to become a different person. You need to build a different environment. Design your physical space, digital space, and social space to align with your goals, and watch behavior change without willpower. 6 months from now, people will ask your secret to consistency. You'll smile and say, "I'm not consistent. My environment is." That's the paradox. The less you rely on yourself, the more reliably you perform. We shape our tools, and thereafter our tools shape us. Marshall McLuhan observed. Your environment is your most powerful tool. Shape it intentionally, and it will shape you inevitably. Subscribe to Oracle of Confidence for more systems thinking frameworks that actually work. Comment below. What's one environmental change you'll make this week to support a desired behavior? Your transformation doesn't start with motivation. It starts with redesigning the space around you. Build systems that work even when you don't feel like it.